Simply gardening at home. Well, hey, it's finally gotten a little warmer out today. I think it's going to get a high of 62, so we're excited about that. I know the bees are going to be excited, that's for sure. But hey, this is kind of a weird video here. How I say that is because we've got a few gardening problems going on here. Some of my seedlings, if you take a look at these, kind of got out of control. Little secret here is my daughter has a great growing system, and it's one of these type of, and she can, we'll see some pictures of it later on. It's like a little mini greenhouse inside the house, and beautiful with the grow lights and everything. But sometimes if I grow the seeds too close together, I didn't get a chance to thin them out on the grow lights, and they got a little bit too leggy, the plants did. So we're going to salvage what we can out of here. Even the tomatoes, everything's all too leggy, way too tall. So the thing about tomatoes, we're going to plant them very deep, and let's work on the tomatoes first. It's probably the easiest thing to transplant for right now. The celery would be another. It's going to take a while, but hey, you know what? After 52 years of gardening, you're going to have some not perfect things happen. That's okay. And the encouraging thing for those of you who maybe are new at this, it's all right. Plants are forgiving. Yeah, sometimes you kill things. Sometimes you forget about it, they dry out. Hey, you always can plant more seeds. But here's the tomatoes. I mean, the root system's awesome, but just long and leggy. So, but here's the deal about tomatoes. You can plant them deeper when they're growing. So I'm really gonna smash them inside here. Not literally smash them, but I'm gonna push them way down in. And then we're gonna grab some potting soil here. And there we go. So being leggy, it's all right. And won't have, these will sit in here probably couple weeks, then I'll transfer into a bigger pot, so that way we have more room to expand. So by planting these deep, literally up the stem will grow roots. So we're going to just shove it in here, kind of twist it around, and put a little more dirt in there, and it's as easy as that. Next one, I'm just going to grab the better ones here. I need about 8 of them, so I'm going to have these bigger ones in here. It's funny how little ones just kind of like germinated later on. It's like they kind of said, oh, I think I'll germinate now. But hey, it's okay. We've got a nice root system here. And we'll just shove it in like that. Kind of wrap it around inside. So how to salvage a mistake of over-leggy tomato plants, eh? And they'll just fill nicely. We'll give the water in a minute here. Here's another one here. So this pot's gonna be all the really, really big, long ones. And then I'll do another pot of the more normal size ones. How's that sound? All right. Just shove her down inside. Try not to snap the stem. There we go. And we'll grab one more here. There we go. And nice about having extra tomato plants, I will share some from my our new gardening friends. Not new, but this is the second year. They're really excited about it, so I'll share some tomatoes with them. I got more than I want. And the variety here, by the way, is called Jet Star. They came from Harris Seeds. And so there we go. We'll get ourselves a label in there. I thought I had a label for this one here, but maybe it disappeared. So putting our label in here. There we go. So we know what it is. And a little hint, in a couple days I'm going to be planting my tomatoes outside in my wall of water. So I'm really excited about that. Those are like, they look like lampshades, cells full of water. We'll put them out in the garden. Day ahead, let them warm up with the sunshine a little bit. And I'll literally be planting tomatoes probably by Wednesday. And yes, it will get down to 29 degrees at night, but the water will keep it nice and warm inside. So we'll do a little video of that later on. Let's give it a little water, a little drink right now. I have a little bit of organic plant food in here. And we got that from Miracle Grow Organics. Nice to see that Miracle Grow has a lot more organic things to choose today. So that's what we are using. It's very, very concentrated. It says 2 tablespoons per gallon of water. I'm using actually 1. I'm always a little hesitant to not over fertilized seedlings, so I like to go half of that. When they get out in the soil, then you can go a little more stronger. But then, of course, out in the garden, I use fish emulsion. That's my favorite to go to. And then this is also another one of the products I use, another organic seed starter. And that's something that comes out of our local area up in Maine. Another good product to use. So there we go. There's our first flat of tomatoes. They look much better already, I think. All right, so the next one we're going to transplant is the celery. As you can see, it's kind of funny with celery. You got these plants that came in here a while ago, and then you get these little tiny ones. So celery is a funny germinator. It kind of goes at its own pace. They can take up to 3 to 4 weeks to germinate. So it's patience at the beginning. And I always think, oh no, after 3 weeks, they haven't come up yet. I'm like, I better plant some more. So I plant another pot. Guess what? They also came up. So we got more celery than we need, but we do use it for health reasons. In fact, we do like to juice it. So I'll probably grow enough plants to have 48 actual celery plants this year. This is very patient work here. I'm going to try to pull out the best ones that I can get. I'm going to use a smaller, it's like a 9 cell pack. This is a 6 cell pack. These are a little smaller than these guys here that are typical 6 pack. And of course, the tomatoes you saw, I had some larger ones for those because tomatoes tend to grow a little quicker. But the celery is a slow grower. So we're going to go ahead and just let it go into this 9 pack here for sake of space and room. Root system looks good. You know, the key with celery, you just got to keep it well watered as far as being seedlings. So let them dry out because they love moisture. And we'll just push them in there. And away we go. So I'm not planting them real far down, kind of up to the, this true little, where the true leaves came out, because that will shoot roots up all along there pretty much. Because actually as celery grows, you can actually hill it up. Some people like to blanch it. So it's fine. You can put the dirt up around the celery stem further up, is not going to kill it. Boy, these are some little ones here, huh? Like that one just came up a little while ago. Crazy. We'll just stick her in there. All right. So this is Brussels sprouts, and we're going to go ahead and put these in the regular size 6 pack because they will get a little bigger of a root system. These you kind of plant not much deeper than what they're going to be growing because they don't grow roots up along their stems. So we want to kind of keep them the same depth they were growing. Unlike, I think, broccoli, you can plant them a little deeper than they're growing. So look pretty good. So I like to grow about 9 Brussels sprout plants, but I'll probably grow a dozen here. Give 3 away to somebody else that likes Brussels sprouts. Nothing like my favorite is, I don't know how you like having Brussels sprouts fixed. Those of you like eating them. My favorite is roasting them. That is awesome. And we like to put that, sometimes we put with some little what do we do with roast when you roast them? Olive oil? How do you do it, Linda?
Olive oil.
Do you put any pecans with them or maple syrup? Is that?
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup, it is. Our own maple syrup.
There's one with nuts and I can't remember. But yes, maple syrup.
Awesome.
Kind of gives it a glaze.
Yeah, roast them that way.
Sometimes balsamic vinegar.
Yeah. I'm thinking of roasting. I'm thinking of asparagus here because that's going to be coming pretty soon. We'll see what kind of crop we get this year. I'm working on that part of the garden, getting it the bed's rejuvenated. They've kind of got, nutrients kind of dwindled a little bit on there. Yes, I can say you don't do anything perfect over here in Simply Garden. Nope, that broke, so I'm gonna throw that one out. There we go. Yeah, we'll do everything perfect, but we do have to adjust things as you go along. Like yesterday, I worked on blueberries yesterday, and I thought my acidic level was fine for the blueberries, and I do a soil test, and it was too sweet for blueberries. So I got out what's called, it's like a magnesium, which helps put acid back in the soil, and we'll check in a couple weeks and see if that made a difference. So you always got to be watching things, adjusting things as you go along. Like I say, nothing's going to be perfect in gardening. You don't have to be perfect. Gardens can be very forgiving. Just, you know, a little tender love once in a while, and you're good to go. So there we go. That's how fast I do this. I'm not fussy about them. So a lot is happening this time of year at Simply Garden. You don't want to miss one episode. We have a lot of things down the road coming up here, a lot of exciting things we're working on, and just keeping it simple, yet informative, and yet enjoyable and fun, so you don't want to miss one single episode. We'll be back with more. Enjoy your day.